680's Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, an absolute shocker from the U.S. government. They've upheld massive duties against Bombardier passenger planes.
That's right. It's surprising, Francis, because Bombardier sold a majority interest in its C Series passenger jet to Airbus. And Airbus said, we're going to build this plane inside the United States. But nonetheless, U.S. Department of Commerce says, no, we're still going to slap 300% duties on these C Series passenger planes. A major blow to Bombardier, a major blow to Canada. Had a chance just a while ago to talk to Robert Kokonis with AirTrav about this. Take a listen.
Highly surprising. I thought that, especially given the acquisition of the C Series program by Airbus, that this would have relegated this complaint null and void, because again, I can't see how an aircraft produced at an Airbus factory in Alabama, shipped across state lines to Georgia, would still attract a punitive 300% tariff.
If this sticks, could it sink Bombardier?
I think Airbus is still committed to it, but I think they're going to pull up all stops for a formal complaint with the NAFTA or the WTO.
Boy, it's not good news for Canada.
Not at all.
Francis, the International Trade Commission still has to rule on this, but they're expected to side with the U.S. government. This is bad news from Bombardier.
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people are planning trips down south. Let's ditch the cold. How about we go to a nice beach?
Okay, you paying? Let's do it.
I don't know. Where's I haven't been to Nicaragua. You know,
yeah.
We could grab some cervezas. Wouldn't that be nice?
You had me at cervezas.
Did you?
Let's do it. But you know, Francis, no matter where you're going, if you're planning to fly over the next few days, I do want to warn you, they're expecting Canadian airports, the experts, to be the busiest they've ever been, period. This is because Air Canada and WestJet have been reporting record passenger numbers in recent months, and Christmas is typically the busiest time of the year. So we're expecting, again, some of the biggest crowds we've ever seen at the airport. Toronto Pearson expecting nearly 2.7 million passengers to go through it between now and January 7th. And the busiest day expected to be tomorrow, Francis. So leave early, pack your patience.
All right, good advice. So Blackberry reports a quarterly loss, but the company does continue to show signs of a turnaround, and its stock actually took off today.
Its best day in a long time. It was up almost 12% on Bay Street. So Blackberry in with better than expected earnings, even though there was some red ink. CEO John Chen says the company's making good progress towards moving to be a company that supplies software to autonomous vehicles. That's what they're concentrating on now, building the software needed for these vehicles to drive themselves. BlackBerry's revenue also looked better than expected. Again, the stock up 12%. One of the reasons why the TSX actually closed at a record high today, Francis.
How does Las Gaga sound? Lady Gaga is getting set for a big payday, so she's actually inked a deal to start a Las Vegas residency.
Yeah, you know, there's always big money when artists do that. So Gaga, she signed on with the MGM Grand to do 2 years of shows there on the Vegas Strip. Unconfirmed reports say Gaga will receive a $100 million payday for this 2-year residency.
Crazy.
Although I know the Las Vegas Journal-Review, though, saying that it's heard it's going to be more like 36 shows with a $15 million payout. But either way, Gaga's got 100 million reasons not to walk away, but to stay in Vegas, Francis.
No kidding. So apparently it's a hot new trend. I don't understand it. It's for the coffee biz. It's the selfie-chino.
The selfie-chino. So a growing number of cafes are letting you take a picture of yourself, upload it to an app, and then a high-tech espresso machine replicates that image on the foam on your cappuccino.
No way. Really?
Yeah. So it gives you the chance to sip on your own self-portrait, Francis. It's so 2017. The process takes around 4 minutes. And then you get your own selfie to drink. I wanted to try it out. I asked them to make a few for us, so take a look at this one.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Nice.
Watch out for the goatee in there. How about this one, though? I like this one. This is the Richard Chino.
Uh-huh.
You see the Richard Chino there?
Oh, we need that in Grande.
Absolutely. Or my favorite one of all, the CityNews Chino. You must drink this down every day at 5 and 6 o'clock.
Love it.
There you go.
I wanted to know if it came with that really ornate cup.
Yes, you have to have the fancy
cup. It came from the Queen's.
Stick your pinky finger out.
Yeah, no kidding. Thanks so much, Richard. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.